Thank you, Brandon. And good morning, everyone. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Julia. And welcome to so many of Rick's family members who are sitting right down here. Would Rick's family please stand so that everyone can see you and acknowledge you? Rick Estes served as the third president of the Southeast Produce Council in its very early days in 2004 and 2005. He and others worked hard to help make sure that the council's financial footing would have a strong and solid foundation. However, that is not the only reason we honor him this morning. In 2009, while at the council's 10-year anniversary, Rick had an idea for a retail training program, working with people like Tom Page, Steve Williams, and of course, Faye Westfall. Rick spearheaded what would eventually be called the Southeast Training Education Program for upcoming produce professionals. Now in its 11th year, Step Up is one of this council's premier programs. However, this is not the only reason we honor him this morning. Rick was also instrumental, along with Terry Miller, in helping to launch Southern Roots, the council's leadership program for women in produce. In a very short period of time, Southern Roots now draws standing room only crowds of hundreds of people here at Southern Exposure and in the fall at Southern Innovations. However, that is not the only reason we honor him this morning. Most recently, Rick has been working with SEPC Treasurer Raina Nelson on expanding the STARS program. Through this program, the council has provided thousands upon thousands of dollars to help scores of students realize their dream of earning a college education. However, that also is not the only reason we honor him this morning. No, the overriding reason we are here this morning to honor Rick is really very simple. It was around 2008 that Terry Vorhees and I first started to chat about an award to honor someone on an annual basis. We spoke many times in formulating and crafting exactly what he wanted. The end result, of course, was the Lifetime Achievement Award, which would recognize one outstanding person who went the extra mile in promoting the fresh produce industry in the southeastern United States over a lifetime of service. My friend Terry was very specific about the person who would be honored every year. First, he wanted someone who exercises leadership in the workplace. That means someone with vision, with influence, and with a positive attitude. Second, he wanted someone with strong character. In other words, someone with the highest morals and ethics. Third, he wanted someone who inspires and motivates others to extend themselves and reach for the stars. Fourth, he wanted someone who thinks of the overall produce industry as well as his or her own company. And, as he always liked to say, he wanted someone who represents the core values and principles of the Southeast Produce Council. Those were the criteria that my friend Terry established for the award that now bears his name. Well, throughout Rick's life, with his family, with his colleagues, and with his many friends, Rick has exemplified and personified each and every one of those criteria. And that is why we honor him so enthusiastically this morning. My friends, let's welcome the Terry Vorhees Lifetime Achievement Award recipient for 2020, Mr. Rick Estes.
cheated yesterday. You didn't share that with me, okay? My thanks to the SCPC membership and to the Produce News. I am humbled and I am honored to receiving this award, an award that is named after my friend and one of our co-founders, Terry Vorhees. Over these past years, I've had the privilege and the honor of working with a lot of outstanding produce people. Today, I am very thankful for your contribution to me and for making me truly a better person. Al Finch, Bobby Creel, Sheila Carden, David Sherrod, and the late Martin Eubanks, I thank you for your leadership, your support, and most importantly, I thank you for your friendship. I believe in the direction that our chairman, Brandon Parker, and our board of directors is leading our council. This past September, Brandon challenged each of us to go forward and do one simple thing: make a difference. The SCPC has been making a difference for the past 20 years. That difference is evident when you spend a little time with the membership of the Southeast Produce Council. It is quite obvious what this council stands for. What sets this council apart from others, it is the people. People willing to work, people willing to give, and most importantly, people willing to step forward and make a difference. The very first stepping stones of some of our flagship programs that is making a difference today began with the vision and the idea of several different people. We know these programs for what they are today and the contribution that they are making to the membership of the Southeast Produce Council. I would like to share with you a brief look at some of these humble beginnings. In a 2004 Board of Directors meeting, past chairman Larry Norwell suggested that we look at offering a scholarship program for the membership of the Southeast Produce Council. The Board of Directors granted 2 $500 scholarships. These scholarships in the beginning were funded by the membership of the SCPC, stepping forward, selling tickets, selling raffle tickets, and yes, making a difference. Back then, none of us could have envisioned that those 2 scholarships, and 16 years later, would have been awarded to over 350 students and totaling over $750,000 today. All awarded to the children and the grandchildren of the Southeast Produce Council members. Your SCPC scholarship program is making a difference. Larry, thank you for your vision. I did not know. People that know me know that it's hard for me to say. I did not realize, nor did I understand. These are things that came to my mind after a conversation I had with past chairwoman Terry Miller. After talking with Terry, I had to agree that women in produce needed to have a true platform to discuss issues pertaining to them. A roundtable discussion with 6 outstanding women in produce and 1 token male has grown to 12 unbelievable events Southern Roots, ladies and gentlemen, is a program designed around the needs of women in produce, including motivation, education, and leadership. It is estimated that nearly 2,000 women have attended one or all of these events. Terry Miller and that outstanding group of 6 women has created a successful program that is not only making a difference to our council, but making a difference for women in produce. The Southeast Produce Council Star Scholarship Program, it keeps growing. With the vision of David Sherrod, the STARS program has grown from 2 universities to now 7 of the 10 land-based universities within the Southeast. Today, the STARS program has awarded over 50 scholarships to these college students who are pursuing a degree in agriculture. This program brings the best students to each university has to offer to our Southern Exposure event. But did you know that 30% of these students, sitting right down here to my right, would work in produce, come back and work in produce within the Southeast, and several have already become members of the Southeast Produce Council. STARS is truly a program that is making a difference not only for this membership, but making a difference in our industry. At the 10-year SEPC anniversary in 2009, I did jot down these 4 words: young, talented, education, and leadership. These 4 words became the foundation for your Step Up program. With the help of many, like founding member Tom Page, Joe Watson, Steve Williams, and the true leadership of Faye Westfall. 10 years, Faye. You've done a great job. Step Up is a program that is one of the top training and leadership programs offered today. Today, Step Up has graduated over 100 upcoming produce professionals. In Nashville this past September, the new board of directors were introduced to all of us. While most people up there saw 17 outstanding produce professionals standing up there on the stage, willing to lead our council, Faye Westfall and I saw something a little different. We saw Gary Baker, Clark Roper, and yes, Mike Roberts, all 3 board of directors and all 3 Step Up graduates. The Step Up program is working. It is giving back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is making a difference 10 years later. In 1999, I made a promise to a gentleman, a promise to get involved, a promise to give my time, and along that way, I hope we have made a difference. Today, I would like to think that founding member Ken Landhart is looking down on me, and he has one thing to say: promise kept. I am truly fortunate to have the support of my family and the company that I am honored to work with. Randy, Russell, Ross, and the entire RPE team, I thank you for your support in the Southeast Produce Council, and I thank you for your support in me. I am thankful for the continuing support of my family. My wife, Julia, our daughter, Lee, two sons, Adam and Corbin, a slew of grandchildren over there. You guys have been with me every step of this incredible journey, and I thank you. Last but not least, I am very thankful for the support of this membership. Together, we have accomplished a lot. And by continuing to work and work together, we will keep making a difference. I go back to a conversation I had with Brandon Parker a few months back. I'm here to stand beside Brandon because I believe in his message. I believe when Brandon asked us to go forward and make a difference, make that difference in your family, your community, your friends, your work, and your faith. So today I ask you one final question. Are you willing? Are you willing to being that next person who comes forth and makes the difference? Because if you are, you need to come see us. We're waiting on you. Today, I am again thankful for this tremendous honor, the Terry Vorhees Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome Julia and the entire Rick Estes family to come up to the stage for the award presentation.